Okay, we're back. I don't miss a podcast. I hear my buddy Cordelli and Cesar, and you brought a friend today. Who's your friend?
This is Linc, my friend Linc.
Linc. Okay, what's up, Linc? Welcome.
What's up?
The missing link?
The missing link.
So you guys are actors, right?
Yes.
How's that going with the pandemic?
It's picking up. It was dead for like a whole year, and then in the last month, everything has just picked up, and a lot of auditions for all of us, not just me, but all of us.
Not even on Zoom before? People were not doing auditions on Zoom and stuff like that?
A lot of it is self-tapes, and a lot of it is Zoom, especially callbacks, all callbacks. Like 100% of the callbacks are always Zoom.
Well, I hope you guys get some work.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, actually, I did. I just did a couple of weeks ago.
What'd you get?
I'm going to plug it in. I did a Cox Internet.
All right,
COX.
So you're doing a commercial?
Yes.
All right, hopefully it goes national, right?
I hope so, man.
What about you, Linc? You're an actor too?
I is.
Where can we see you?
Wow.
I know you said Vita earlier. You said Vita,
Yeah, I
the
worked
TV
on
show.
Vita. I worked on NCIS, like every actor I'm sure that lives in Los Angeles gets to work on.
Bro, I work on NCIS as security.
But they're really cool people, man. So I got to
But which one? The one with LL?
I've done that one too.
Hey,
Yeah,
and you know what?
NCIS Los Angeles. Man,
They're famous.
They're a workhorse, man. I'm telling you, they just move.
So are you from LA or where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Oh, you're also from New York?
Yeah.
What part of New York?
From Manhattan.
Oh, man.
I grew up in three good prominent places. So I tell you, Trenton, New Jersey, New York City, and Puerto Rico.
Okay. So you're Puerto Rican then?
I'm Puerto Rican.
All right,
Well,
welcome.
Representing.
We're welcome to the West Side. Over here on the West Coast, there's not too many Puerto Ricans like in New York.
I know. We're like aliens here.
Before I forget, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button.
Tell a friend.
And tell a friend so we keep on growing. But we always tell people that we're going to follow up on certain stories, but we never do.
Uh-oh.
We'll give you guys an update, and then we never come back and give them nothing.
What is it?
That sounds like a hook. And
Well, today we're gonna actually give you an update.
Give y'all an update.
As a matter of fact, we just did a podcast, and Cesar helped us on that one.
Which
the one
one?
The newest one that just came out.
Which one?
Gender reveal. Gender reveal.
Yes.
How crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, talking about how they crash airplanes and do crazy things.
Well, no airplane had crashed yet, right?
Well, no, they actually did.
Oh, they
but
did?
they didn't get hurt. Remember, it was the crop duster.
Oh yeah, the crop dust.
And there was 2 people, but they didn't get hurt. But
Yeah.
guess what, my boys? Oh,
Well, there's a
Right.
video
there was a video.
if you want to see it, because the people apparently, from what I seen, it was in Mexico, right?
Yes, sir.
And then there's people on a boat.
A yacht.
Like
at
Mexicans or Americans?
Yeah, Mexicans
Okay.
and shit. I
Yeah.
guess because
So they copying us.
they got money or some shit. I don't know, because they're doing
right.
some American shit.
Okay.
So,
yeah, they doing American
Yeah,
shit.
they're Americanized. 'Cause the gender
Mexicans
reveal-
don't do that
or
shit.
The gender reveal party crap that I never did as a kid. But anyway, the plane's flying, right?
And then you hear somebody yell out, Rosas,
No,
Rosas.
he drops flowers to let them know they're having a girl.
Oh, no, it was red wine.
Nina, it was Nina.
Yeah,
I think.
Nina. He's dropping
And-
flowers.
and
it's
it-
Nina, it's Nina.
And the plane crashed.
And then they're recording it with the phone, and then it just does a nosedive and just goes in the water.
And you hear the guy yell out, no mommies.
And there was 2 people on the plane or one?
Two people.
2 people.
Why
Instantly
two?
died.
One was just going
You
along
only need
for a
one
free beer.
person.
Well, what about if you get a free flight? You just want to go up there and like see
No,
stuff.
hey, you know what? And you know what I bet it was?
Too
It
much
could,
weight?
No, it could be a relative.
Oh, he's the one
who
that
was
threw
with
the
the
flowers.
camera, trying to record it
Oh,
because they
and
want
fly,
it's all
record and
fun,
fly at the same
guy,
time.
You're
No,
paying
he threw
for
the
it.
flowers. He's the one that threw the flowers.
Listen,
out.
you're paying for it.
Yeah.
You know, they have money. They chartered a yacht off the coast of Mexico right there. And, you know, hey, I got a plane. I want to go up in the plane too. You know?
Well,
Unfortunately.
that shit didn't go well.
Hey,
Now,
if they had saw our video,
yeah.
they would have known not to do
And
it.
now they're in heaven.
well, maybe, because who knows how horrible they were, or if they're good people or bad people. You
No,
never
this
know.
is just the pilot of the plane.
He could've
Trying to do
been-
some stunt because they told him, hey, it's good money.
A stunt on top of on the
he
gender
did a
review.
circle. You could see the guy, the cameraman is like panning the camera around because the plane's like circling really low. Like,
They're getting
"Meow."
fancy.
And you see, guess what? Planes can stall out. based on altitude, based on their level, or how they're tilting and stuff. So the engine it looks like it gave out, went down. Whoosh.
Wow. So you know they're gonna get hit hard with insurance, right?
No.
It's
no.
Mexican.
What are you talking about, my boy? Oh, your boy's from Puerto Rico. That's why.
Yeah.
You're
That's tragic, man.
you're still a U.S. territory. You can still file a lawsuit, but they're done.
They're considered like third world country. Listen,
lucky.
like my cousin from Guatemala, we took the COVID vaccine shot at the same time. He told me that in Guatemala they're offering the citizens AstraZeneca.
Oh, sure, because they shipped them for free away from Europe. They're like, hey, here's our leftover vaccine.
These are the leftovers.
Oh
and my cousin was
really?
That's the shot that he had to take for the COVID.
That's that AZ. You don't want that AZ.
I was like, oh,
You
fuck,
have Johnson
man.
and Johnson and I don't know what other.
But that's what
Pfizer.
happens when you're in the third world.
Yeah.
Pfizer.
So who knows? I mean, we talked about it in one of the other podcasts. People from Buenos Aires in Argentina were coming on tours to get the vaccine here because they were getting the Sputnik one from Russia.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
And that one
bootleg.
is- That's not
The
good for
Sputnik.
people.
The underground market.
that one is 91%.
But for people
accurate.
over 60, they can't take it. It's for people under 60. So those people over 60 who were rich were coming to Florida and getting the vaccine.
Well-
Because there's a lot of non-vaxxers there.
It's that underground vaccine market. You know why? You've heard of the term vaccine passport.
No, what is it?
Well, my boss told me the other day, he's like, hey, coming up, they might make sure you need to have your vaccine to even work on certain sets.
I heard.
Oh, I heard of
that,
something like that. It's going to be easier for people traveling in airports.
But also
if you have your
contact-
vaccine.
You need your vaccine to go to school as a kid. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I got all my shots. I mean, come on.
And there's also contact tracing I've seen on the
No,
movie sets
you're
where
right.
they have little gadgets.
Yeah, I
they
told my
attach to.
friend. My friend, he's healthy and everything, but he told me that he's not taking the vaccine shot. He's like, I don't know what's in that shot. Like, what if I get sick?
Like, you'll pull a handful of pills. Oh, give me one of those. And they'll fucking just take it. But then the vaccine, everybody's a scientist now and shit. Like, oh, well, I don't know what's in it. Here's my question for you. How many people have died from heroin?
A whole lot.
Have they stopped using it?
No.
Okay. No one has died from the vaccine yet, but like one person yet. So come on. Don't be a quitter.
Well, my boy, what? There's something else crazy going on in the news too.
Right.
You guys might have seen this one. It's sad. It's these videos trending. So we have the plane crash. Next, we have the Uber. Have you seen the Uber one?
Which one?
saw the video.
There's a bunch of them.
No, right?
Well, since January, there's been several Uber
Exactly. Like in the
Uber
last 2
Eats
months, there's been a
robberies
couple.
or carjackings and stuff. But
Well, the mild one was the pepper spray.
The 3 girls.
Yeah.
that's nothing. There's other ones that have been stabbed and killed. But
Wow.
there's just one that just happened 2 days ago.
Oh,
my
tell us
God.
what
We
happened,
just saw
Shelly.
Yeah,
earlier.
I saw that.
Okay, and two girls, two black girls jump in a car.
13 and
They
15
were
years
13
old.
and 15 years
And
old.
apparently with a taser. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. I saw the guy, and I counted. He had like 15 seconds to walk away from his car. Just give him the car.
Yes.
I mean, you have full cover to be an Uber driver, right?
look. All right.
I'm just saying,
All right,
your
folks.
life is worth more than a car. Just give him the damn car and walk away. Say, fucking take
Not
the car.
everybody thinks like that though. He probably was like,
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Your boy was from Pakistan. He had made it here, brought family members over here, the American
Right.
dream, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
but
And,
listen-
and in Pakistan, that's your property. And I watched it several times. Each time I got a different reaction. The first time, the thing that triggered me was the loudness of the car crash.
Yeah.
You hear bam, and you're like, ah. And then you get there, and it's like, they're alive, and he's not. It's like, how's that work?
Because he was hanging on the corner.
He was hanging
Hanging
on the.
outside,
He
yeah.
could have let go.
Yeah.
But he wasn't thinking insurance and tasers and fuck this shit. I'm gonna sue Uber. I'm gonna walk away.
I bet anything those girls weren't thinking about what was gonna happen next because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
And then plus, he only had seconds to react. And you never
Yeah.
know.
Right.
Look,
I wish he would have let go
Just
and
a
just
few-
said fuck
agree.
it.
I
But
agree.
but he
I wish he
didn't.
let
He
go.
reacted to protect his property and his life. He made it here from Pakistan. You know what I mean? Through wars, and he's like shit. And guess what?
66-year-old,
You know how much is 66 years old. You know how much his GoFundMe is now?
over $700,000.
No, $1 million. Last time I checked,
$1 million.
million?
It's over
Yeah,
$1 million now. And the girls are arrested. And the reason they're arrested, How ironic is this shit? They crash, boom. And guess what? When they crash, there's like 6 off-duty military right there in their outfits and the camis.
right?
Wow.
And
Crazy.
they were helping the girls. Like, oh my God.
But-
like, and the girls are getting ready to run away.
When you
and they're
listen
going
to
help
the
them.
video, there's one guy saying, "No, those,
He comes running.
Yeah, because they're trying to
here's
escape,
what
and he's like,
happens.
"No, don't let
The guy
them
with
go."
the phone, there was the guy.
You
There was
know?
a guy with a phone.
He's like,
that
they're the
recorded
ones responsible.
initial carjacking, and then he watched them drive off.
Yeah.
And then he heard the you hear the
And he runs.
Then he runs over there, and then he's the one that says, "Look, those girls are the ones that stole the car."
Hey,
and there
you know
was
what's-
military people there,
Yeah.
and they grabbed them like 6 military people that just happened to be right there.
And you know what's the funniest thing I heard? One of the girls, remember what she said? She was, "Oh, hey, my phone's still in there."
Let me get my things.
She wanted to get her phone out after the dude's laying there dead on the ground.
I'm like, girl, you ain't gonna leave your phone in jail.
Military's there. She has a taser. All she's thinking about is, "Hey, I got to get my phone out."
There's no phones in jail. You can't have a phone in jail. And they were only 16, but
13 and 15.
the severity of this case.
Are they charging him as a minor and as adult? Let's talk about it. Wait, let's go to our boy Linc. Minor or adult?
Well, we don't know how old they are. They could have been
13 and
adults.
15.
13, 15.
They're 13 and 15.
I think minor.
So they get so the girl serves 3 years and gets out.
Listen,
yeah, I mean,
I would say,
No,
I would
they're
say,
21.
I would say
here's the
minor.
question. Yeah, they didn't do it. They didn't do it with the intent to murder. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but
and
they, no. They all right. Robbery is one thing, but all right. So one, it's a premeditated act, but it's not just about robbery. There's an
they're
assault
13
aspect with
and
the weapon.
15.
They used a weapon.
taser.
They used a lethal weapon
Yeah.
to do an assault.
I don't know how it is.
And when they
state
drove
was it?
off with him in there, that's kidnapping as well.
Hey, what state was it in? What state?
I'll tell you the state right.
it was in Washington D.C. If I
Oh,
remember
Washington,
correctly.
D.C. Yeah. Because in California,
I mean, I don't know what the law.
because
is
in
over there,
California, for carjacking, you get 15 years to life just for carjacking something.
yeah.
So because in the 80s,
But at that
people
age,
were carjacking rims and
at
stuff.
that age, I mean, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
I would say
I don't think a
minor.
teenager should go into it as an adult. Man, that whole world is. a
Listen,
totally different
today
monster.
in the news, a 7-year-old boy was charged with rape in New York. Today in New York, 7-year-old, and it's like,
How do
you
rape
can't charge him
somebody
as
at
an
7
adult.
years old? You don't even. But how do you rape somebody at 7 years
No,
old?
but
It's
you know
all over
why?
the news
You know
today.
why? Because someone fucked with you and you pass on that behavior. It's learned behavior. So we talk about this. We debate about the minor issue and minor adult issue because some people say the frontal lobe doesn't develop till you're 25.
Yep.
Yeah, but I would
But-
say minor.
I think there's a difference between an
13.
8-year-old and a 16-year-old.
I'm just saying every case.
Do you agree
is
there's a difference
different,
between an 8-year-old and
you need to
16-year-old?
judge
Of
them
course, yeah.
individually.
But they're both minors. They're both considered under the same bracket. Let's make another group where they talk about there's teens and preteens.
Right.
I think a teen has a little more cognitive function because you're saying they could have a car. Like one thing, they could drive a car, they can drive a airplane. But there's all these ages you can do things.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying.
But there's no responsibility when you do something bad.
The
at
Constitution
a young
protects you
age.
from cruel and unusual punishment.
Like
As
killing
a
an
child,
Uber driver.
Your brain is not fully developed, so you make stupid choices as a kid. Shit, adults make stupid choices, but as an adult, you pay for it because you're an adult. You, should
You
know
always
better.
pay for it.
You
Whenever
should
you
know
make a
better.
stupid choice, you always
Right,
pay for it.
right.
They're a little bit more lenient on you as a child because you're still developing, and people
I
make
agree.
mistakes.
I agree.
But as an adult, you should know better, and that's like, you know what? If you're 30 and you do something stupid, you should really get.
So what do you recommend their punishment to be?
Well, they should be put in jail till carjacking is 15 years to life in California. Just saying. I don't know what the law is in Washington, D.C. But if they were here in California, they would treat them as adults and they would at least do 15 years to life before they qualify for parole.
Well, you also got to.
I'm thinking.
The law is not going to treat 2 black girls like if they were 2 white girls. It's just not. It's just unfair as in general. So
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
be honest. Let's, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And so everybody gets treated differently.
But they killed
one law,
they
but
killed a
everybody gets
minority.
treated
They killed an
differently.
immigrant, though.
Dude, that's what I thought. Like,
Why
that
saw, they were putting BLM girls kill immigrant on the white nationalist.
Right, that's the
news.
headlines. They were spreading it on some sites because we subscribe to white nationalist news and right wing stuff. That's how we get some
Well,
of
we
the news.
subscribe to all news.
Because we want to
That's
see what
funny.
them up to. We want to know what the folks is up
Yeah,
to.
you gotta
out
know
there.
the
Their
enemy.
mailboxes must be blown up.
Yeah.
You got a team of scientists.
you gotta know the
researchers
enemy.
back there.
Oh, dude, these redneck
I do-
scientists
hey,
out there,
it's
my
like
boy.
me
Come
watching
on.
Newsmax and OAN. I watch the news from here and there just to see
Yeah.
what the
What
the
everyone's
BS.
up to. And then, we got something else happening. We talked about Uber, a big company. We got another big company, Panda Express. You know, I like Panda Express, one of my favorite places to eat. But something's happened in the news. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but a woman has a lawsuit against the corporation saying that
They put a rat in her food?
not even that. She wanted to become a manager. And part of to work your way up the ranks at Panda Express, you have to take these self-growth empowerment classes. Mm-hmm. You know, all the management level people take them, these courses. And she says during those courses, she was locked in a room, forced to strip to her underwear, yelled at other people.
Like backroom casting couch?
Woo! Almost. That's how she felt, she said. That's how she felt. It wasn't sexual, but that's how she...
Do they have a YouTube channel?
No, let me tell you. You know, and it's sad. And people are making fun of it, and Panda denied it, obviously. But it turns out there might be a lot of evidence to corroborate what she's saying. You know, it turns out that Panda Express
Was recorded?
encourages their employees before they become managers. They have to take these classes because they're all into it. The people at Panda Express, the founders of it.
Yeah.
It's a couple.
Yeah, but
Are you saying it's like a cult? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I can keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this, my boy, and tell you what happened.
Wait. If I go to a job, and look, I already told you the story. When I was a teenager, I used to be a busboy at a restaurant. Right?
Yeah.
And my manager was like, "Hey, you need to go unclog the bathroom. The toilet's clogged up." And I was like, "Fuck you! I'm not a plumber. I'm a fucking busboy. You fucking call a plumber." If they told me, "Hey, you want a promotion, you have to get on your knees and give me a blowjob," I'd be like, "Fuck you! I don't need that job that bad." Fucking leave. But these kids fucking willing to do all this crazy shit. That's what I'm tripping on.
Well, no, here's the thing. They tell you it's about self-growth. This is about improvement. This is about life coaching, you know, get your hustle on. So, you know, the story does take a turn, you know. So Panda denies all this. This company, it's called Alive Seminars and Coaching. And they're saying, yeah, we don't know anything about these homies. But guess what? There's more to the story. Like I'm saying, they make their employees attend this and they have to pay for it out of their own pocket. Sometimes at $300 or $400 a pop to attend these things.
So it's like Scientology.
Wait, my boy.
But with orange chicken.
But you gotta pay.
Dude. But it does connect to Scientology. That's funny that you said that. I'm going to give you the backstory now and we'll begin. Okay.
L. Ron Hubbard's secret chicken recipe.
Wow.
Oh, my boy. Well, the seminar was held in a warehouse in Pico Rivera, and it was attended by 20 to 50 Panda Express employees from throughout Southern California. And before they checked in, they were required to present their employee IDs. And they gave them materials that had Panda Express logos on it. So they're thinking like, yeah, this is what we do. This is part of Panda Express. Well, that's where things change. You have to sign these waivers. Mm-hmm. You have to give up your cell phone. They lock the doors. The windows are blacked out. And you start to do these trust building exercises. And in one of them, she claims she had to strip down naked to her underwear. Not naked to her underwear, I'm sorry. Okay. And another dude was in his underwear and they were berating him and yelling at him, "You're nothing." And he broke down crying and they told her, "Go over there, you have to hug him. You know, like help him."
You gotta put
and people, you know, when she said, "This is weird."
Mouth.
No, it wasn't sexual.
That sounds crazy.
It is crazy. And so
that's funny because that was my last relationship was like that.
Oh, dude. Well, I'm telling you, dude, this shit can be traced back to Scientology and Dianetics, you know? You ever heard of a dude named Werner Erhard? No. This crazy dude? Yeah, of course. He's from the 70s. He left Scientology and he started his own thing. It was called EST, E-S-T, EST, which stands for Erhard Seminar Training. He became famous because he used to lock people in rooms and yell at them. And he wouldn't let them go to the bathroom. And he would wait till you would pee.
How do I get in on that? Because I like yelling at people.
Oh, my boy. Well, he sold it off and he changed the name to Landmark Forum, which is pretty popular in LA and Hollywood because it teaches people. It's like that Tony Robbins stuff.
Yes.
You know? And it's like
it's like a self-help.
Yep. And it's like an MLM. So when you bring in another homie, you get a piece of it. You know, you help them. And well, it turns out this is all Scientology. Well, some people took that class from him, left that, and they started their own thing called Alive Seminars. And that's where they partnered up with Panda Express to teach them these self-improvement things, if that's what you call it.
Well, look, if you're charging your employees to take a mandatory class, that's a hustle.
Well, Panda
should be free.
Well, Panda Express is saying
or
that
at least reimbursement, something
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
that you, if you pay for it, that you get reimbursed.
Yeah.
And
And give me a free uniform. Don't make me buy my own fucking uniform.
Exactly.
You think I want to buy a fucking uniform?
Yeah.
Give me that shit. I'm working for you.
People from McDonald's.
Buying that shit for leisure and shit. I don't wear that shit around town.
I agree. Trust me. I agree.
Well, there's a twist in the story. You know what I'm saying? The company, Alive Seminar and Coaching, it's registered as a 501(c). It's a nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit.
They shouldn't be taking money from people anyways. They shouldn't be partnering up with Panda Express.
Well, they call it funding, but that's crazy.
And Panda Express shouldn't be sending employees because they want to grow up. If you want to get a better position at your job has courses that they pay for.
And then to be stripping?
People with call training are better
Even
employees.
501(c),
They work
you got to strip?
You know, I worked at Jamba Juice back in the day.
that's a cult in its own.
Dude, it was a
The
cult.
Jamba cult.
You had to smile. They get mad at me. Cordelli, you're not smiling. You need to smile out there, brother. We need to see you smiling. Aren't you happy to be here today? Dude, they would juice oranges every couple hours, even if we had enough orange juice. And the reason is it would put the smell in the air, the scent, the citrus, and it'd make you smile. You know, you look at you smiling now, like the dimples.
Because I could smell it.
Yeah, you get that shit from the orange juice. We would put that
What, you worked at Jamba Juice?
Fuck yeah, my boy. What the fuck you think?
Damn, they sprayed like orange citrus so that you can smile. What the fuck? You
want-
going in? Goddamn! I am like shit.
Well, you know these.
And they let you talk about it? You didn't sign a non-disclosure?
Fuck them.
We're not going to get you in trouble, are we? You're not going to get sued?
Well, all these corporations, Uber, Panda, Jamba Juice, fuck them. They all need to take care of their employees. Take a lesson from France. You see what happens in France when you fuck with the people.
The yellow vests.
They shut shit down.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah?
If the janitors are pissed, the doctors will come out.
What
If
happens
the
is
doctors
that
are pissed, the janitors come out.
These corporations,
They stick together.
They don't pay their employees enough money, so they have to get on food stamps and Medi-Cal, and we, the taxpayers, subsidize these corporations, and they're making like billions of dollars because they don't take care of their employees. We have to take care of them. So if we want to really help our employees, we need to raise the minimum wage up to $15.
Yeah, I think
Minimum.
that.
Like now, not in 2025.
Yes, right now, not in 20 years from now. Now, immediately, right
By
now.
2027, we're gonna
Exactly.
we give you incremental 10 cents a year.
Exactly.
Yeah. They definitely got to pump that. Ain't nobody going to.
But anyway, hope you guys liked the show today. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button.
Yeah, we
Tell
did.
a friend.
Yeah, and thanks for coming out. You got your boy
Linc,
Linc and the Lion, Leon.
Cesar the Leon.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you guys for helping out. And make sure you guys subscribe, like I said. Do it.
Do it.
You are listening to the Audio Missile Podcast.